I'm here to tell you, as a certified Playboi Carti hater, I think this album's actually pretty phenomenal. Though I'm not the biggest fan of him, he's a very innovative artist. He continues to kind of push the boundary. He fuses different genres within his music, like a little bit of heavy metal, grunge. Just has like this very dark aesthetic to him. You get from track 5 to 21, that 16 track run is absolutely insane. There's a lot of features in that run too, and all the features really deliver. Can we talk about fucking Future for a second? At 40 years old, that man is going absolutely berserk on a beat still. Philly is another amazing song. I saw some people hating on it. I think it's a great song, which I do want to talk about Uziel for a little bit because I feel like those tracks were unfinished, and that was my beef with Playboi Carti, is that sometimes he puts out unfinished music. But again, that's not, I don't really put too much blame on him because it's the fans' fault because of all the leaks. As an artist, if I have music that I'm working on and you leak my shit, I want to be compensated for it. And if you think the leak is fire, why would I finish it? A lot of his music is made for festivals. So I know he took a 5-year hiatus from music in terms of putting out albums. But for someone who makes festival music, what did you expect? I feel like y'all were expecting like some sort of Kanye level kind of production. Early Kanye, not new Kanye. Kanye is on some nut shit right now. But I'm talking about like The Life of Pablo or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Because he got a non-fan like me to really listen to his music over and over again. When I listened to A Whole Lot of Red, I gave it one listen, did not want to hear that ever again. And I honestly don't really listen to any of the Playboi Carti singles that come out anymore just because, again, they all sound unfinished. When I listen to this album in my room, it's completely different than when I listen to it in the car or when I listen to it with some speakers, because it just gives you that vibe, that real aesthetic that Playboi Carti is trying to push onto his audience. I feel like the very downfall of this album is the fact that it's 30 tracks. 30 tracks is an absurd amount of tracks. If you would have condensed this album to a little bit more, you took off like 10 tracks, I feel like this would be an amazing album. Because again, from 5 to 21, it's just heat. That momentum was insane. There was a few tracks that I was just cool on, but they weren't bad. They weren't like 1 through 4. And then from like 22 to 30, I'm definitely cool on those tracks. I don't really want to hear those again because they were just kind of sounding like, it was like nothing new that we haven't heard. It wasn't nothing special.